Hey everyone, good afternoon. My name is Josh and welcome to Crypto Weekly, our channel for stocks and crypto related data science and price prediction. So today we are going to discuss price prediction for Ethereum using a machine learning technique called LSTM, which stands for long short-term memory neural network. And we are going to discuss this because this type of machine learning algorithm is good for capturing long-term dependencies in stock market in the asset, and it is very good for handling non-linearity and also related to variable length sequence. So let's just get started. So on your screen, you're seeing Ethereum's price action covered from 2015. August 2015 till currently till March of 13, which is today. Sorry, March of 11th, which is today. And then you are able to see some forecast. And these forecasts are the output of the machine learning model based on the technique known as long short-term memory neural network. And I have created this model to just help uh, get an understanding of how Ethereum's price action might go in the future. So the price action, as which was the historical input for this model, is the daily price action of Ethereum USD pair. So that's why we were able to see. And the color codes are actually the Z score for Ethereum based on its market cycle. So for up till 2018, the Z scores are uh, for one cycle, and then the second cycle after 2018. So that's why you're able to see some trend in the Z scores as well as we go up higher towards the peak. The Z score, as you can see, based on that cycle, is 4.4, and by that I mean the price at that point of time is 4.4 standard deviations away from the mean, and the mean is the mean for that particular cycle from 2015 to 2018. Similarly, for the second cycle, the z-score at its peak was 2.5. So this was 2 and this was 2.5. Again, the 2.5 standard deviations away from mean was the price on November of 12th of 2021, and the data for calculating the mean and the standard deviation to calculate the z-score was from 2019, first Jan of 2019 till the end of 2022. So that's how we have calculated these color codes, and this will help us not only track the historical data but also in the future. So you can see right now from the forecast perspective, the z-score of the forecast value is uh, 1.7 right now, which is the highest that it has, which is kind of the highest that it will be till May of 10. So the the model is forecasting the Ethereum's price uh, till May 10 of 2023. So from today, which is March of 11 till May of 10, we are able to see this output where at this point in time, the model is indicating that z-score for, for as of today is kind of overvalued, and as we move further down, it is mm, telling that in the base case, the model predicts the z-score to be at the lowest at 1.3, which is 1.3 standard deviations away from mean, and the price at that point would correspond to 944 US dollars. And today Ethereum is around 1,440 US dollars. So that is about uh, more than a 20% drop, which is being predicted by this model. And, before we proceed, I would like to say this is just a this is prediction based on machine learning, and this is just for data science perspective and not financial advice of any sort. So take it with a pinch of salt. So this is the base case that I have seen, that what the model has provided us as an output. The second is what would happen if, let's say, we say that along with the forecast, we have just kind of like a bullish bullish momentum, then the model will has said that if the prices are one standard deviation away from what the forecasts are currently, then this is how the Ethereum's price will perform based on the model till May of 10th again. You'll see that instead of going lower than 1,000 kills uh, coming in, you see the value forecast plus one standard deviation is not the bottom is not at $944, but around $1,081. And similarly, the Z scores wouldn't vary that much. It's just the values would vary, the actual peaks and actual the downside that we're seeing, even though the trend kind of remains the same, which is kind of like a double bottom at this point, uh, going in and then going high and then coming back in the first week of May. So this is the first standard deviation away from mean. The prices are kind of make sense that it would follow this trajectory based on macroeconomic and variables as well as Ethereum's own journey in the market. This is the coming to the third chart. This is what the model said would happen if, let's say, the price moves two standard deviation away from the forecast, and that would be kind of like extremely bullish outcome at this point. So you are able to see that the even though the nature of the predictions or the trajectory of the prediction is following this again double bottom pattern, but the lows are quite higher now. So with this plus two standard deviation, the lows are coinciding to around $1,240, which is around $150 lower than the current price of Ethereum. But again, they're saying that it will be a bounce sometime in second week of April, and then again a capitulation towards the end of April and early May. Again, the last scenario that I would like to share is what would be the kind of the negative scenario where the price doesn't adhere to forecast, but it moves one standard deviation away from the forecast to the downside. So that would be, let's say, if we have some sort of a macroeconomic or Ethereum news pertaining like a black swan event or a gray swan event pertaining to Ethereum or in the macro, then this is how the price would look based on the machine learning neural network model. Uh, there, there would be a capitulation towards instead of $944, around $800, which is uh, again one of the lows that Ethereum had hit on its week over here in June of 2022. So maybe testing that level or going slightly below that and then coming back up and again to test in end of May. So this is something that I wanted to share with you today, and I hope you like the content of this channel. So please do give us a like or give us a subscribe if you like. The name of the channel is Crypto with News, and my name is Josh, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Thank you.